Hey, how you doing? So, what's this? What's this? so, today, I wanted to talk to you about when you have somebody in your life that you just worry and worry and worry about, and you have prayed for them over and over, and they keep doing things that stress you out and you know is just wrong for them. But everybody's got their own mind. Everybody's got to learn their own lessons. Everybody's got to go through their own paths. And everybody's on their own journey. But of course you want the best for them. So you sit them down, you lecture them, and you pray for them, and you tell them what's right, what's wrong, and they're still going to keep doing what they're doing. And let's say it's one of your children. Okay, for me, it was one of my children. It still is. And no matter what they do, they get themselves in situations all the time. And you love them, so you sit them down and you talk to them. And it's, oh mom. And all you want is for them to have a happy, productive life. And maybe they're not with the Lord. Maybe they are. But they still keep making decisions that keep coming back to haunt them. And maybe it's a spouse who keeps cheating, or who is somebody that you love is an addict of some sort. Maybe they're gambling. Maybe they keep stepping out. Whatever it is, the more you intervene, the more you are pushing them closer to what they're doing, and you're stressing yourself out, you're not really helping them. You think you are, because you're being that mother, that spouse, that aunt, uncle, whatever it is. And those lectures really aren't helping them make better decisions. All it's doing is frustrating them. And I haven't always been with the Lord. I came to be a Christian late in life. And I was very stubborn. I was very hard-headed. And I had a mentor. This sweet, sweet woman came to me in church one day. And she just asked me, do you want to come to my house? Now, I told this story a while back. And she asked me, do you want to come to my house for tea? And I'm like, I don't drink tea, but I didn't tell her this. She really took me off guard. She ended up becoming my mentor for several years. And these were supposed to be half-hour, 45-minute sessions. Turned out, every time I went to her house, we were supposed to have a time limit of her teaching me about the Word, getting me closer to God, and we ended up becoming very close friends. And I would she would make sure I was the last person to see her for that day, and I would end up spending 3 hours at her house. And I would look forward to it every week. Started off where I was like, I don't want anything to do with this woman. She doesn't know me. Nobody's gonna break through to me. I'm too stubborn. But there was an illustration she gave me that has stayed with me for years. And I'm gonna share it with you. And I have shared this with so many people, and it's been so helpful. She'll know immediately. She'll know immediately if she ever sees this. But I have these, okay? I have these rocks. Pretend I was going to use coffee mugs like she did. but I don't have any right here. I do, but they're glass and I'm so clumsy. Pretend that these are coffee mugs, okay? And I'm gonna use my hand because the table's too low and I don't want to adjust anything. I'll end up messing everything up. These are coffee mugs, okay? These coffee mugs represent the person that you keep praying for, okay? I'm gonna say this was my son because this is who I was struggling with at the time. My son is a good person, okay? I love him with all my heart. He's much better now, but this was my son at the time. This was also my marriage at the time. Okay, that was that mug. This mug was me, okay? And this mug represented God. Now, every time God was trying to talk to whatever problem was here, he was trying to teach this problem a lesson, a lesson, a lesson. And here I would come along. Did you see that? It's not good for you. You shouldn't be doing this. Nah, 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 nah. I would nag and nag and nag. I would give my lectures and lectures and lectures. And God, did you see what they're doing? God, why aren't you teaching them? God, did you see? God, they're going to hurt themselves. God, protect them. God, I'm over here complaining to God. And I'm lecturing this person. And I'm getting in between this problem. And I'm telling God. And I'm going back and forth, back and forth. And my friend comes and tells me, Carol, get your mug out of the way. You've already told God. You've already told your problem. Get your mug out of the way so God can come in and do what he needs to do to form that relationship, because you keep getting in the way. You've already talked to God. You have a relationship with God. You have a relationship with this person. But the more you get in the way, the more you're not allowing this to grow. And that made so much sense to me when she put it that way. So I did. And that flourished. And it was hard for me to watch from the sidelines. But it took practice, and it took trust, and it took love. But it worked. May not have worked exactly how I told everybody to do it, but I'm not the boss. It's not my plan, it's his plan, and it's his journey. And in the meantime, I still had this relationship, and I still had this relationship. And they both flourished in different ways. So I want you to remember that next time. Your plans are not his plans. Your journey is not their journey. You've already made your petition. You need to trust. You need to let it go. Let go and let God. And you need to get your mug out of the way. Because he's already made the promise. You've already made your petition. And it's going to be what God needs it to be at the right time. Okay? Work on that. Think about it. Pray on it. And then let it be. Love you guys.